Hey Mom, I'm heading home now. I'll be there in under an hour.
Jessica, where are you? I've been freaking out, worried that something happened to you.
What do you mean? I was at work. I just finished.
It's late, Jessica. Way too late for a young lady like you to be out and about.
Mom, relax. It's not even that late. It's only like 8 o'clock. You don't need to worry about me this early. I'm almost 30, Mom. I'm a fully grown adult, you know. I can take care of myself. No problem.
Oh, come on. You have no clue what you're talking about. You've been hanging out with that guy again, have you? What's his name? Dennis? Honestly, that's a ridiculous name, Jessica. You should know better than dating a guy with such a name.
Mom, it's Dennis, not tennis. I've mentioned it to you multiple times. Why do you keep calling him Tennis? I mean, that's not even a person's name.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because of his ridiculously small t-shirts. So I'm assuming you were hanging out with that frat boy tonight.
No, Mom, seriously, I already told you. I was at work. Why do you keep second guessing me? I had to put in extra hours to wrap up what I was working on.
Wow, how utterly absurd. Making a young lady work until this late at night? Disgraceful. You should seriously find a new job. No one should be subjected to such excessive overtime. They are taking advantage of you.
Mom, I wasn't forced to stay. I chose to finish the draft I was working on. No one made me stay late. The best part is, I got my dream job as an illustrator. I'm so excited about it. I want to give it my all, you know? This company is giving me the opportunity to work on design projects with major clients. I absolutely love it.
Oh, please. It's just a pathetic startup. A worthless company that could vanish into thin air at any time. I want something more stable for you, Jessica. You're being so reckless, it's nauseating. You seriously need to start thinking about your future.
This again. I'm thinking about my future, Mom. I'm pursuing my dream. You're an artist. You paint all of the time. You wanted to be a painter at some point, didn't you?
Yes, I wanted to be a painter, but then I grew up. Dreams are for little kids, not grown-ups like us. We all have to face reality eventually. Get a grip and start having realistic expectations about life.
I've been trying to make you understand that I do think about the future. That's why I'm committed to this job. It's not some random gig. It's my chosen career path. This is a legit job, Mom, and I'm working hard to build a future for myself.
Oh, come on. It's just some artsy-fartsy company where you doodle around all day. You need a job that actually means something. Get yourself a real job.
Mom, please, I can take care of myself.
Oh, sure thing. You think you can take care of yourself? Give me a break. You've never lived on your own, not even once. Your mother has been doing everything for you. Cleaning, cooking, laundry, you name it, your whole life. And don't even get me started on bills, home maintenance, or dealing with the homeowners association. Honey, you wouldn't last a day.
Well, that's because you never let me move out, Mom. You're right, though. I should know how to handle those things. I mean, you used to do my homework, flossed my teeth, cut my toenails, all of these tiny little things. Up until now, you barely let me do anything in the kitchen.
You're such a klutz, Jessica. I just don't want you end up hurt. I love you and worry about you so much that I used to check if you were breathing every night by putting my hand on your chest. And like I said, you can move out when you get married. You're my only daughter, Jessica. We've raised you to be a respectable young lady.
I know, but honestly, it still feels a little too much for me. And by the way, I'm moving out. I'm getting married.
What? With whom?
With Dennis, Mom. I'm marrying Dennis.
I've already told you you can't marry Dennis. I'm not giving my blessing for such a union. There is no way.
Why, Mom? He's a great guy.
He's not a good match for you. You need someone more down to earth.
What do you mean? You've only met him once. What do you have against Dennis?
You expect me to believe he's working from home? Yeah, right. I bet he's just another con artist playing you like a fool.
Mom, he's not a con artist. He's currently managing a successful business online.
You need to look for stability, Jessica. Someone you can count on. A regular guy with a regular job, like your dad. He went to work Monday through Friday every day. Kept his head down, didn't complain, and retired at 60.
I'll decide for myself who I marry. You can't judge Dennis for his job. There's all kinds of new jobs nowadays.
Oh, Jessica. Not everything new is good. Listen to me. I'm looking out for your best interests. I'm speaking to you woman to woman.
Oh no, not this again.
You're a woman, Jessica. Our happiness and purpose has been obvious for centuries. The most important thing you'll do in life is become a mother. Being a wife and a mother is your sole purpose in life.
That's your opinion, Mom. Not everyone thinks like that anymore. Don't force your beliefs on me.
It's not just my opinion, Jessica. It's common sense. It's our privilege and duty.
Ugh, it's no use trying to talk to you.
Oh, so you think going against nature makes you cool, huh? Please, you're such a child. You actually believe us older folks don't know what we're talking about? Yeah, sure. We're just a bunch of dinosaurs, right? Give me a break.
Mom, you're not listening.
You're the one not listening, talking back all the time. This is all that Dennis's fault, isn't it? He has you hanging out with immature idiots. That's why I never dated a younger man. They're not responsible enough to consider a future with. How is he going to take care of you?
Dennis is not that young. He's only 2 years younger than me.
He's still younger. And you know what they say about men's maturity compared to a woman's.
So I can't marry anyone that's younger than me? You know that's crazy.
Ugh, it's not just that, Jessica. I hate to be so brutally honest, but come on. He was raised by a single father, right? I just don't think he got the proper emotional support growing up. No wonder he turned out like this.
What? That's your reason? Because he was raised in a single-parent home?
It's not just about being raised by a single parent. I mean, his father, he grew up without a mother. What kind of mess-up environment does that create for a young boy?
That's ridiculous. Dennis had a perfectly fine childhood.
Oh, so he was abandoned by his mother. Deprived of a mother's love, huh? Well, that just sounds like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Watch out, Jessica. You're playing with fire.
Don't say he was abandoned. Look, his mother left when he was young, but his father did a great job raising him.
He's a man, Jessica. She can't replace a mother or nurture a child like a woman could.
Hayden is a really social and expressive person. They're still really close, and I'm sure he raised Dennis with lots of love. If you're talking about nurturing, what about Dad? He never played with me. I mostly remember him sitting in his office growing up.
Your father had his own ideas of how to be a father. And that's just how he grew up.
Right. But can't you see that other families with different circumstances can raise happy, healthy children too?
You're not marrying Dennis, and that's final.
Mom, be reasonable.
I made chicken nuggets for your dinner. Your favorite.
Chicken nuggets? That was my favorite food back in elementary school. I've grown up, Mom. And don't think I don't notice you trying to change the topic.
There's nothing more to discuss. Just get home so you can eat dinner. Drive safe. I love you.
Hey, honey buns. You still up?
Yeah, I was waiting for you. Working late again?
Yeah, I want to get some extra time in before the big day. How was work today for you?
Good. I got home before 9. I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing.
That's good. Don't work too hard, though. We don't want the bride getting sick before the wedding.
You're one to talk. No, work is good. It's just my mom. You know?
Oh, yeah? Did she say something about me again? Is she still calling me tennis?
Yeah, she's just old-fashioned. I'm sure she'll come around soon enough.
I knew I screwed up. I saw her face cloud over when I said I was raised by a single dad.
I don't understand her problem. You know what? I don't care. I'll just have Dad at the wedding. I know he doesn't show much emotion, but he likes you. If he didn't, he wouldn't engage with you, much less have a chat.
I'm glad your dad thinks I'm okay, but I need to find a way to win over your mom. She's going to be my mother-in-law and grandma to our kids someday. I don't want her to hate me.
I know, you're so sweet thinking of the future like that. I wish my mother could see how you are. You're the sweetest, most thoughtful guy I've ever met.
You'd better not forget. Family first, babe.
Speaking of family, what does Hayden say about me? You're sure he likes me?
He loves you. Seriously, he's already talking about you like you're his own daughter. He's more excited to see you in your wedding dress than I've ever seen him at any of my events.
LOL, that's great. I'd better pick a good one. I have made a huge folder of pictures of wedding dresses, but I still have like 5 different styles I love.
Don't freak out, we still have time. The bridal salon said you could try on as many as you want, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to be there all day.
Are you sure you don't want me to come? I'm good at picking out your clothes.
No way! You'll see me in my dress on the day of when I walk down the aisle, and not a minute earlier.
I thought you didn't like old customs. You're always complaining about your mom.
This is different. It's tradition. You'd better not come and peek. I'm going to put Becky on guard.
Don't worry, I'll respect your wishes. You're all set to go with your girlfriends?
Yep, I'm going with just 2 of the bridesmaids. No fuss. I'm walking out with the dress tomorrow.
Sure, Jessica. I hope you find the perfect dress.
I haven't gone dress shopping since prom. I'm so excited. I don't think I can sleep.
You better get your beauty sleep. You're not getting any younger. You want to be ready for pictures tomorrow, don't you?
Dennis, don't say stuff like that. I'm going to do some face yoga before bed.
Oh, fun. I wish I could watch.
Dennis!
I'm kidding. You're gorgeous. Now get to bed.
All right. Good night. Mom, what's going on? What did you do?
Huh? Oh, hi, Jessica. What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. You canceled my appointment at the bridal salon. How could you? I waited weeks for this booking.
Oh, that? Yeah, that was me. You don't need a wedding dress.
What? I'm getting married, Mom. There's no time. We're preparing everything already. The venue is booked, and the wedding invitations are ready to be sent off. I really needed this appointment. How could you sabotage me like this?
I already told you, Jessica. You're not marrying that brainless meathead. And in case you're wondering about those cards you had scattered all over your desk, surprise! I threw them out while cleaning up your room today. You're welcome.
What? My wedding invitations? You threw them out. You're joking. I mean, this isn't real. I spent weeks working on that. I used a fountain pen to do the calligraphy and do a custom drawing on each invitation. Do you know how long that took? I can't believe you would do this to me.
It's for your own good, Jessica. I'm just looking out for you. Dennis is bad news.
Based on what? You're just a bitter old woman who won't accept change.
Hush, dear. I'm painting. I can't decide which color to use. Shall I go with a fiery red like burning hellfire? Or maybe this blue, like the depths of the icy cold sea no living man can visit?
What? What are you talking about? Mom, I'm serious. You've gone too far. You can't do this to me. This is my wedding.
I think I'll go with black, like the heart of that Dennis. That should work.
What? Mom, listen to me. I'm going to marry Dennis. Please, just calm down and we can talk about this. He wants us all to get along. He's a really good guy, Mom. Please, just keep an open mind about things.
Just go home, Jessica. I have a surprise for you.
Dennis, I can't believe it. It's ruined.
What's ruined? Are you alright?
The welcome board I was working on for the wedding. My mom destroyed it.
What? The one with our faces you've been painting for 2 months now?
Yeah, Dennis, I was almost done. She smeared black paint over your face. I don't know if I can fix this. I mean, I have work and other preparations. I can't believe this. What am I supposed to do?
Alright, Jessica. It's okay. We'll figure something out.
The invitations, too. She tore them up and threw them in the garbage. You know how hard I worked on those invitations.
I know, I'm really sorry. I could help you rewrite them. I'm not as good as calligraphy as you are, but my cursive is decent. And you don't have to insist on everything being done by hand. I'm sure we can get a template for a simple welcome board.
But I just imagine my wedding to be personal and heartfelt.
Of course. I just don't want you to stress over all the details.
This is our special day, Dennis. Our first step forward as man and wife.
I understand. I want it to be special too. I want it to be everything you've dreamed of. So I was thinking, we could postpone the wedding for a while until your mother cools down a bit.
What? You think so?
I want your mother to be there, happy for you. All I want is to be with you. I don't mind waiting until the timing is right. Either way, you're going to be my wife, right?
I am, and you're going to be my husband.
Right? So let's just let your mom cool down and try to get a talk in with her soon. She's got to come around. I won you over, didn't I? And I think I'm a pretty charming guy.
You are, Dennis. I don't know what to do about her. I mean, canceling my appointment at the bridal salon? This isn't within her normal controlling mom crazy. She's gone over the edge.
I'm sure she's dealing with a lot too. Her only daughter is leaving the house. She's coming from a place of love. I'm sure when she sees how much I love you, she'll accept me.
You're going to make me cry, Dennis. You're thinking of my mom's feelings after all of this? I'm sorry you have to deal with my crazy mom. This is such a disaster.
It's fine, Jessica. We'll get through it together. We're a team, right?
Right, Dennis. I'll try to calm down and think about it for a while.
Good. Don't stress too much, alright? It'll all work out. Anything new happens, you let me know.
I will. Thanks.
You know you can count on me.
Jessica, what time are you getting home tonight? It's getting late. Are you still working again? Dinner's ready.
Hey, Mom. Don't worry about me. I don't need dinner. I'm not coming home.
What? What do you mean? Did you eat something at the office?
No, Mom.
Just get home, okay? I don't want you out late again. You're not with that Dennis again, are you? Tell me the truth. Look, he's not good enough for you. I'm absolutely against you marrying that man.
Oh, about that. I've decided to cancel the wedding ceremony. I'm cutting ties. I'm done.
Oh, what a surprise. Really? I knew you'd eventually come to your senses and see what's best for you. So spill it. Did he cheat on you? Did he lay a hand on you? Just as your dear old mama predicted. He's nothing but a worthless meathead. I even went out of my way to make another one of your favorites. Chicken fingers! Hurry home before your dad devours them all. We can have a little chat about this once you get here.
I'm not coming home tonight, Mom. And I don't like chicken fingers anymore. Chicken fingers and nuggets are what I liked when I was in elementary school. Really, Mom, you never listened. Didn't you see what I wrote? I'm not coming home.
What do you mean you're not coming home? Where are you going?
I'm at Dennis's. I'm staying over tonight.
Oh, no, you're not. Come home this instant. You just said the wedding's off. Are you lying to me? What is going on?
The wedding's off. That's not a lie, Mom. We just decided to not have the ceremony.
What do you mean? So the wedding's off, right? No Dennis?
Dennis, Mom. He's been my rock while you are trying to sabotage my wedding plans. We've decided we are eloping. We'll have a small marriage ceremony in Maldives and just slip right into our honeymoon.
Jessica, you're not serious, are you? I won't allow my daughter to do such a thing.
I know, Mom. That's why I've decided to cut ties with you. I don't want you in my life anymore.
What? You're not thinking straight, Jessica. It's him, isn't it? It's that Dennis that's making you say these things. That snake. I can't believe he turned my own daughter against me.
Mom, Dennis said he'd be willing to postpone the wedding until you came around. He really wanted you to be at the wedding. I was the one that couldn't stand it anymore. I don't want to wait anymore, and I can't forgive you for the way you've been sabotaging my happiness. I'm going to elope, and then start my new life with Dennis. I don't want any contact with you.
You're crazy, Jessica. You're going to abandon the mother who raised you? The woman who devoted her life to you, thinking only of your happiness?
Please don't depend on me for your happiness, Mom. You are your own person.
Well, what about his father? I'm sure he's not okay with his son eloping.
Actually, Hayden was the one who brought up the Maldives. He told me he had been there before, and he said if he ever got married again, that's where he'd want to take his bride.
What? So he's fine with this? Having his only son getting married in some foreign country?
He says he just wants us to be happy. All that matters is that Dennis and I love each other and want to start a life together.
Of course that meathead's father had to be a total dud. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, you know. That's exactly what I've been trying to tell you. Dennis wasn't raised with any proper values or beliefs. He's not a family man like your father, who knows the importance of traditional roles and culture.
Sure, but even Dad's all for me eloping. He already gave me his blessing.
You already told your father? He wouldn't say it's okay. He's never gone against me once.
Yeah, Dad doesn't leave all of the decisions to you, Mom. He just doesn't bother telling you what he thinks because you don't listen.
Huh? You don't know what you're talking about. Your father trusts my judgments. That's why he leaves things to me.
Remember how I went to piano lessons, swimming lessons, ballet? You took me to lots of classes. Dad told me he was against it. He even tried to tell you a few times, but you wouldn't listen.
It was for your future. I was encouraging you to try new things. Your dad agreed.
No, Mom. He thought a kid should be out playing, finding her own passions. He said he loved watching me draw because I always looked the happiest when I was doodling in my sketchbook. He told me I should move out and pursue my own future. He told me not to worry about what you say. You won't listen anyway.
I don't know. I did what I thought was the best for you. That's what I've always done.
It's always what you think is best for me. I'm old enough to make my own decisions in life.
But I'm your mother. You need me.
Mom, it's you who needs me, not the other way around. You need to start living your own life instead of trying to live vicariously through me. Have you ever taken a moment to look back and see how incredibly controlling you were to me? It's like you were raising a lamb for slaughter.
How can you say that to me? Haven't I been a good mother to you? Just come home so we can talk, all right?
I've actually already moved out the essentials from my room. You can go check my room. It's empty.
What? No! You can't do this.
Mom, this was going to happen eventually. I wish it could have been a more happy occasion, but I'm moving on. I appreciate everything you did for me. You were a good mom. We need to give each other some space. You can't control my life forever.
No, Jessica. Okay, I'll apologize. It's all about Dennis, right? I'll give you my blessing. Come on, Jessica. Come home. Don't leave me. You're my everything.
Mom, you can't live through me anymore. I want you to find your own happiness.
Jessica, come back. Don't leave me.
After that, Dennis and I had the most beautiful private wedding at a resort in the Maldives. It was a dream come true. I found the perfect wedding dress and we took the most spectacular pictures. We spent 10 days in paradise, enjoying activities like snorkeling, jet skiing, and simply relaxing by the pool and beach. When we returned home, we had a reception to celebrate with all of our friends and family, except my mom. Despite her absence, everything went smoothly, and everyone had a great time. Hayden even put together a slideshow of our stunning Maldives pictures, showcasing my dress and the breathtaking sights. Meanwhile, I heard that my mother has been spending her days in my room, painting pictures of when I was little. It seems like she's retreated into the past. Dad says it's her way of coping and that she'll come around when she's ready. He doesn't seem overly concerned about the situation, silently supporting my mom through it all. I truly appreciate my mother for raising me, although at times she could be overbearing. However, there's a distinction between love and possessiveness. Trying to control someone in the name of love stems from a distorted sense of ego. I hope my mother can find her own happiness in life. I've learned to be happy with my choices and embrace my own happiness. Until she can accept me and my choices, I don't think I'll be seeing her. It's important to prioritize my own well-being and surround myself with those who genuinely support and respect me.